if the sound is okay, the image, if everything is nice. We're gonna play some Dead Frontier 2 just for a little bit. So we're gonna go solo and do a couple of missions. If you guys don't know about this game, it's a free-to-play game on Steam. Dead Frontier 2, it's like a zombie survival game. Even though right now it doesn't exactly have like a ton of content, but there's a lot you can do. There's less people in this room.
It's not safe here.
Okay, so the NPCs that you get with a mark above their head, an exclamation mark, it's the ones that give you the quests. It either tells you to find someone on dead or alive, pick something, either an object or several objects, or some other more complex steps, but usually they are pretty straightforward. Well, excuse you, Esteban. I need that quest. Right? Let's see if we have someone else. Get a couple more quests. Usually there's like 3 or 4 in the first room, but sometimes they get... Oh, the purple zones, I don't like these quests. Because you have special zones on the map. Purple and red ones, I think. And unless you're high level, you don't want to go there. Because the monsters and the zombies are super, super strong. And if you're low level like I am, you die right away. And it's not worth the trouble unless you have a very large group of friends and they are like higher level than you and they can tackle most of everything. Otherwise, don't go there alone. You can either play this solo, like on your own, like you're hosting the server for the game and you can invite friends to join you, or you can go to the public servers. Personally, sometimes I do join them, but personally myself, I prefer to play either by myself or with friends. I usually don't like to hang around too much in the public servers. Not because the people there are not nice or anything like it or other issues, but you know, sometimes you do find people you don't want to play with. So some rude people and stuff like that. So okay, so I have to turn left there. Where's the marker? Over there. Alright. You don't necessarily need to just go straight into the missions. You can just do stuff outside of the missions. You can explore and just loot infinitely. Things do respawn. Don't waste time or ammo killing the ones outside, because first of all, they don't give you anything, and you'll be wasting ammo. And second, you're gonna attract so many that they're gonna be too much to handle. So it's preferable to just go inside the buildings and loot inside the buildings. Mainly buildings like this one, like restaurants, the ones that you find some red doors. And what I mean about red doors is doors with bosses behind it, like with 3 exclamation with the 3 red exclamation marks. I mean, well, not exclamation marks, it's question marks, the ones you're looking for. So if you see a door with red question marks? No, it's a normal one. Not gonna give me anything new. There's always a boss behind it. That is not rule, because you can also find bosses in normal doors, even though it's not a very frequent thing, but it can happen. I mean, the frequency that they show up now, it's bigger from last time I played. I once entered a building where it was like a charade game. I mean, almost every door had a boss behind it. I ended up like, I think the building had like 3 stories. So I ended up like behind all the doors. I ended up like killing more than 10 special infected, 10 bosses, so to speak. So it was a very good loot. Oh, there it is. A Snyder Lodge. That's where I need to go. Yeah. I know you're after my booty. Nothing I can do for you. Like I said, this game doesn't have like a ton of content right now. It does have a lot to play. But if you're one of those that don't like slow-paced games where what you have to do most of the times is grind for the loot. What is this? Superior sunglasses. Well, I can sell this, I guess. That you don't like slow-paced games, repetitive games, because in this game, you're gonna be like entering a lot of buildings that look exactly the same in most cases, and you'll be looting and killing zombies. Mind you, this is not to be oh, it lagged a little bit. This is not to be like, oh, I forgot, trigger happy, because you need to let the aim reset so that your shot can hit, because otherwise you're gonna be... Anyone else? You're gonna be wasting bullets and not hitting your target. So you really need to take your time with each shot, so to make it count. Headshots are wonderful. You can do body shots as well, but unless you have a perk that helps you get more damage out of the body shots, I would advise strongly to do headshots all the time. Just take your time. Don't get stressed. Don't waste bullets. I mean, you find a lot if you loot. So there shouldn't be an issue, a too bigger issue about it. So I still need to hear this tape. Okay, so the key, I'm gonna use it. This is to stash. Let me see how my energy and hydration. Well, as you guys can see over here, if you never played it, you have like your level up here, the experience that you currently have, and the goal you need to reach to the next level, your cash in game, of course, your health, your armor, your energy, and your hydration. Your energy is like the calorie system, the food, and hydration is water. So you need to, like, from time to time, just eat something or drink something, because they show you the amount of water or energy that they give. For example, food gives 500 calories, this pasta, and this diet soda gives 413 to the water. So you will always find stuff to eat and to drink. So as long as you loot a lot, you'll be fine with it. Here is your skills and effects. Every time you level up, you get to pick a perk. And the more levels you have, the more perks you have, and you can upgrade already existing perks by choosing that perk again. So they give different stuff. I'm not gonna go too deep over this. Here's your gear. You can have a total of 5 pieces of gear. Something for some shoes, some legs or pants, whatever, shirts, gloves, and either a hat or glasses. And you can even have a backpack to get extra slots of space to your inventory. But backpacks are a little bit harder to find. You can get lucky to find it, or you can spend some cash and buy one in the market, because the game has a market. Just be mindful that if the backpack that you buy has a minimum level required to use the item, you need to be careful with that. And you can only have 2 weapons at a time, be it melee or ranged. So you can't have more than 2. So let me just hear this to get experience. Ooh.
Hello, I'm Frank Barnes, and this is the Chronicle Evening News Report. Our top story tonight focuses on an accounting firm reviving failing businesses across the Pale Haven region. Following the development boom in the area about a decade ago, many local businesses struggled to make ends meet as more and more residents moved to Fairview and other nearby metropolitan sectors. Enter Comer & Sons, an accounting firm with branches all over the country. The company set its sights on Pale Haven late last year. Since then, a number of businesses on the brink of death have suddenly found themselves with a second chance at life. In the words of one local entrepreneur, the way they move money around and found more on my bottom line is nothing short of a miracle. It hasn't been all sunshine for local enterprise, however. Several fires have broken out at businesses across town in the past month, and it is suspected that an arsonist is responsible. While most of these fires have caused only minor property damage, they have resulted in 16 injuries and 2 deaths. The Pale Haven Police Department announced an investigation into the string of incidents earlier this week. In the meantime, Comer & Sons have generously lent out members of their staff to fill in at affected businesses while employees recover from their injuries.
Nice. Okay, one more recording. You get experience for recordings, files, recipes, any collectible that you find. It gives you a certain amount of experience that it's very useful for you to level up. I mean, everything you do gives experience. The looting, killing zombies, these collectibles that you find, and especially missions. The more missions you do, the more experience you also get. But after you get the collectible, either you read it or listen to the tape, you can just discard it so that it doesn't occupy a space in your inventory. And you'll still retain the experience. Mind you, a very important detail in every single run that you do in this game. The more time you spend looting and exploring and finding things and gaining more XP, the best, or the better. But keep in mind that the main goal here is for you to not die by any means until you reach the outpost again. And why is that? Well, it's because if you die before reaching the outpost again, and either completing the mission or delivering or whatever, you will lose your experience that you earned so far on that run since the moment that you left the outpost. So you should do a couple missions, go back, and then do a couple more, and then go back, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's a good thing to just go out and do 3 or 4 missions in a row. Yeah, it's good. But keep in mind that if you die in the middle of whatever it is that you're doing, before you reach the outpost in safety, you will lose that XP that you were so happily gathering. Okay, so I've seen every room in here. Have I already completed the quest? Yes, I did. Cleared the building of all infected. Oh, so I could either leave or explore. Let me see. Does it have a lot to explore or just one more? Just one more. I still has another. So I can... Oh, wait a minute. Missed. Missed, but still counted. When they move too much, it's a little bit complicated to hit them where it counts. I changed the color of my scope, of my reticle in the middle of the screen to green because by default it's white, and I have a hard time staying focused on that white dot. Because I tend to focus more on everything else than the sight, the reticle. So old key, I don't have the old key, right? I do. So I changed it to be easier for me to stay focused on where to shoot. Oh, I missed. No, 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 no. You're one of the quick ones. Nope. Stop moving, please. Oh, I'm gonna waste all my 3 bullets. Of course I am. Because this dude is getting on my nerves. No, stop running. There. Yeah, you just have to keep your cool. Don't worry. They can still scratch you a couple of times before you get, like, really bad or in critical. I think I can sell this. I mean, they're blue, but they're not very good quality. The best gear is purple and above. The rare ones are good, and everything below that, it's not as good. But you want the purple and up above that to be the best gear for you to have. So I could probably sell this or scrap it to get a few bucks. So I'll see what I can do. I could eat this. Yeah. Just so that I get full belly. Anything else for me to search here? Now, the things, they changed things a little bit, and I'm quite happy about that. On terms of highlighting special doors and of highlighting just a little bit more the places where you have to loot with, before it was just the yellow outline, but now it has like the question mark, which helps a lot to like see from far away. Ooh. Oh, but they're damaged. Nope. Good for nothing. So you can see them from quite afar, and it's really helpful. Oh, nice wall block. I had one similar to that. I hope the sound of the game and the sound of my voice are a-okay. This game is typically very dark, and you always have your flashlight on by default, no matter what. You can't turn it off. It doesn't run out, so it's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, rude. I was talking to people. There. I mean, of course, it would be even better if you have a group of friends that is willing to, like, go scavenging and stuff like that. You can even do a little bit of role play just to immerse yourself in this kind of ambience, and like your group of survivors and you looting and stuff like that to get things for your camp. Of course, since this game doesn't have a lot of content like all the newer games out there, they give you like ton of things to do at the same time, people tend to get a little bit bored of it, so to speak, because, like I said, it is repetitive. You have a lot of similar quests that you have to do over and over again. It's the same buildings to loot, etc., etc. But the feel of the game is what draws me in.
Trust no one.
Oh, it's the radio. I was like, who's talking?
Ask questions later.
It's the radio. Sometimes it gives a transmission. But like I say, yeah, it's a game that you really have to get into the vibe and make it a better thing. Oh, I heard you. You can even goof around, play a little bit. You can even trade stuff that you find with your friends. Nothing else, so I need to go up. Right? I explored 3 rooms. Yes. A lot of floors. Oh, I already checked this one, didn't I? Dum-dum. I went out. I was distracted talking. Yeah, so you can just gather together, have some fun, kill some zombies together, trade bullets, trade gear that you find that you already have, but one of your friends needs something better, and you can trade them. You can trade meds. You can trade medkits and healing items, eating, drinking. Everything is tradable in this game. Oh. So, yeah, the purple zones and the red zones is where special events occur. And, oh, you're different. You have all kinds of things. Like cysts growing. Yeah, you're a different model. Oh, yeah, and you're a fast one too. Excuse you. Oh, missed the shot. Well, that's fine. Oh. Oh, the squidlies. This means that he was like one of the special infected. Special infecteds and bosses, they drop these squidly snakes into the floor. So when you kill a boss or a special infected, be sure to always check the floor to kill those, because otherwise you're gonna take damage and you're gonna be like, what is it? I killed everybody. What's hurting me? And it's those squiggly things on the floor. Okay, now let me just get whatever it is that he has. Ooh, okay, I can sell that. I can make a profit out of that. All right. I wasn't expecting to have like a special infected right there, but it's always good loot. If not for myself to sell to make a few bucks. Ooh, orange juice. Okay, so now that I have some peace and quiet, ooh, I don't want to go there. I do need to go there, but first I want to go deliver the quest. So follow here, right? Yeah, go straight. No zombies. Very, very close, right? So you see there's red areas and purple ones. Here you have like event areas. It gives you like better experience, better loot, and stuff like that. But it is also very tough. So, like I said, higher levels, like 40 or 50 above, is best to tackle these areas, even the red ones. The red ones are PvP, which I don't like, I don't do, so I don't care, I never go into those zones. But the purple ones, you really need to be with some higher levels and have really good gear. You have to be prepared to go there and do whatever it is you have to do there. So I tend to avoid those areas for now, since I'm only like level 17. So it's way... Oh god. No. No. I was just talking about this. No. And I just went inside. No! Sorry, guys. That's not what I intended. Can I kill you, though? I missed. Oh, forgot that I need to reload. Hold on a second. Okay. Where's my map? Yeah, this way, exactly. Why would you even go that way? Oy. That's what I get for getting distracted by talking to you folks. That's what I get. Alright. So let's see if I can get to... Yeah. Let's see if I can get to the police station or police department. The outpost. I think you have like one outpost per area. So you have to be mindful of where it is as you go exploring. Ooh, fuel. Oh, when you're playing, okay, I can use this because this is nothing useful. And one useful tip that I can give you. It's a rare thing to happen, but it does happen. Either you play solo or in public servers, or you're playing with your friends. Sometimes the game triggers the Stalker. The Stalker is a special infected, a big, tall, special, strong infected that it's unkillable. You can't kill it. So there's no point in you like gunning him down or whatever, spending ammunition, because it's not gonna work, and he's gonna kill you. So your best course of action, if he spawns, wherever you are, if you're exploring a house or a building, in the middle of a quest, whatever it is you're doing, you have to stop it. Ooh, peanut butter. You have to stop it and run for the outpost. Get out of that building, just find it in your map, and just keep running. Don't stop. Keep running until you're inside of the outpost, because he's gonna chase you down. He's really gonna chase you down until you're safe and sound inside of the outpost. Otherwise, don't try to fight it, because it's a waste of time and bullets. You can't kill it. It's just part of the game. It doesn't happen every single time. I mean, you can play for hours and never see a stalker. Or, it depends on your luck. You can get it straight away. So, this way you already know what to do. Just run and get to the outpost. So, I only did one mission and killed a couple of zombies. But the experience that I gain, it's now being safely stored in my experience pool, because I came to the outpost. So now when I go out, and all the experience of all the things that I do before I come back to the outpost again, if I die, I lose it. So do take regular trips to the outpost just to make sure that you don't lose your hard-earned XP. Here's a trader. So, here on the trader, you can buy stuff from the market, the online market from all players, and you can sell, or you can do private trades for your friends. So I'm gonna go to selling because I want to scrap these. There's no point in selling blue stuff. People never buy it, and you always get some money from scrapping it. Good things that you can put to sell is some weapons and medicine. Medicine and food most of the times sell pretty well. I'm gonna put peanut butter here. Let me see what else. I can put this here. Some things that have more demand will be more expensive, which is good for you. I already have 3 of those. I can sell this. So this I can keep. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna sell anything else. This is to put in the car because it's gas. These I can consume. The bullet I'm gonna still use. Alright, so on a free account, you can have 2 characters. The max. So you can make 2 characters and maybe try different gear and weapons and stuff like that. Or if you want to have like a character to play solo and a character to play multiplayer. See, my item just sold. The game tells me on the upper corner. I do have both. I have my 2 characters. This one is the higher level one. It's level 17. The other one is a couple levels lower, like 12 or 13, something like that. And you do have like your personal stash, the one that you have here and in your car that I'm going to show you in a second. And you also have your account stash. The account stash is the shared stash between your 2 characters, or more characters in the future if they implement it, that you can share. You can store things here that you can just trade between your characters, your playable characters. So you just store things here, and then if you log in with your other character, you can come here and grab the items as well. Let me just go into the car real quick to show you your other personal stash. This is your rusty car. I think it's quite charming actually, even though it's all dirty and rusty. It's the vehicle that you use to travel to other areas. This is the PvP zone, and these are the other 2 faraway areas. And here is where you manage your vehicle. You can upgrade this with pieces that you find while looting. You can also store things here. And something important is the fuel. I have full fuel. But you can always stash for more. So you have plenty of space to stash things. So don't worry about that. Even if you start with a smaller inventory, because I already have more spaces in my backpack because of having a backpack that it gives plus 20% inventory capacity. But I also have this perk that also gives more inventory space, and it gives me a couple more slots. So you can play with it. You can play with the skills and effects and the gear that you use and try different weapons. Go melee if you want. It's fun as well. So even though this game doesn't have a lot of content on exploration part, you can still have a fun time and make a lot of things with the ambience of this game. I really like it. I wish I had more people to play with me, actually, more friends. But anyway, ooh, I have another mission. I'm gonna just accept it. And I'll continue to do some quests. But I'm gonna end my recording here. I already babbled for way too long. So let me just put into the character screen. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was just a little test to see if the recording went well and the sound is also okay and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll bring more just to show you guys more zombies, more special infected and stuff like that. Don't forget to leave a like if you want, comment below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!